Welcome to JD's Prep. All right, so the next few questions are about the Galapagos Islands finches. So this first question is just asking us to look at this diagram that we're given here. This diagram speaks to the variation in beaks of Galapagos Island finches, and how it works is you find a finch on the outside and you kind of work your way in and you read the data there. Okay, so let's look at the options. So row 1 talks about the cactus finch, which does indeed have a probing bill, but is not a carnivore. Okay, so row 1 is not correct. Okay, the medium ground finch right here does not have a grasping bill. It has a crushing bill. Okay, so we can eliminate that one too. All right, the large tree finch here has a grasping bill, not a crushing bill. So we can eliminate that one. Let's just double check that this warbler finch indeed has a probing bill and is a carnivore. It eats 100% animal food. Okay, so 4 is our correct answer for that first question. All right, so the next question is asking us about which finch would be best adapted to feed on the nectar within this flower. So the Galapagos plants produce many tube-shaped flowers. Okay, so which finch is best adapted to feed on a tube-shaped flower? So first off, I'm going to look at the different bills that we have. Okay, we have crushing bills, probing bills, and grasping bills. If we have a tube-shaped flower, we're going to assume that a probing bill is going to be the best adaptation that's going to allow the finch to get the nectar within that flower. Okay, so within the probing bill finches, we have 3 finches: cactus, warbler, and woodpecker. However, there's only one that mainly eats plant food. So therefore, we're going to assume that the cactus finch is going to be best adapted to feed on that nectar for those reasons. All right, and lastly, the number of small tree finches is increasing on an island inhabited by a large population of small ground finches. Okay, state one reason why the population of small ground finches has not been affected by the increasing number of small tree finches. All right, let's take a look. So the small tree finch here eats mainly animal food, and the small ground finch eats mainly plant food. So the most likely explanation is that they simply aren't competing for the same food. Ground finches mostly eat plants, tree finches mostly eat animals, so they essentially just occupy a different niche. All right, thank you for using JD's Prep.